Do you see yourself as a successful business owner, but you are scared to risk your savings? Or are you scared to start because you're not sure if a business is really for you? Have some of your friends failed in business and you're wondering why? Today, we'll be talking about the last part of our three-part series entitled Six Kinds of People Who Should Not Start Businesses. Are you one of them? In the past two episodes, we talked about the first four out of the six. And in this episode, I'm excited to complete the list of six for you by introducing the last two. So, the fifth type is someone who will not trust others to do the work for you. Mommy and hard work and perseverance, that's our Pinoy trait, right? This was what one mentee asked me. I totally agree, I told her. Hard work and perseverance, right. But sometimes we overdo it so that we have become martyrs. And that's no longer hard work and perseverance. This is why I teach my mentees self care techniques. Because, like me, they are overworked due to hard work and perseverance. One way of self care is to delegate. And the lesson I always emphasize to them is that in business, you have to learn to do everything yourself. Once you know it, give it away right away. Because if you can do it, it will be very easy to ask someone else to do it. And in my courses, I teach people to delegate. Now, delegation is a long process. It does not just happen in one day. Sadly, even if I teach it, some of my mentees still don't delegate. The most common reason is, I can still do it, Mommy N. I can still save by not having to pay someone else's salary. Will it really save you money? It may save you money, but it won't save you time. You see, as long as you are holding on to all the work that you're able to do and are not willing to give away, your business will never grow. Why? Because you'll be too tired at the end of the day to think of ways of growing your business. In fact, you might be even too lazy and too tired to grow your business, knowing how much more work you need to do when your business grows. Now, one example is what happened to a mentee. She was baking one cake per week and it was enjoyable, right? Then people liked her cake so much that the orders increased to one cake per day on average. Now, this means that on some days there were no orders and on some days there were two or three. She was happy that she was getting a steady income. But orders increased to an average of five cakes per day. And instead of being happy that her business was growing, she started hating it when the orders came in. It was only then that she appreciated my lesson about delegation. But by then, she already had so many unresolved complaints that she had lost many customers for good. It was a good thing that nothing unexpected happened, like a family member getting sick, or worse, how can she bake the five cakes by herself if there was an emergency on that day? Who will she prioritize? Can you imagine that? But I can never trust others to do my work, Mommy N, some mentees would tell me. And if you're like her, don't start a business. You will only hate yourself for starting. Stay in your job and be comfortable. The lesson here is if you want to start a business and grow it, you need to learn to trust. By trusting, it's not about just giving the work to someone and then trusting that she can do it. It's about learning how to delegate, following the delegation process, and then when the employee is ready, only when she is ready, that you let go so that you can be free to do other things. Now, let's go to the last one. Number six, you should not start a business if you do not want to do the work. Yes, starting a business is not a joke. It's a lot of hard work. This is where hard work and perseverance is really needed. But Mommy N, this is so difficult. Well, of course, nobody said that starting a business is a walk in the park. But you see, hard work has its rewards. In the process, some would say, Mommy N, I'm so confused. Do you know that confusion is the brain resisting the work? Yet others would say, Mommy Ann, I'm sorry, I couldn't do the work because I was busy in the office. Yes, you are so busy sewing that you cannot put down the saw to sharpen it, right? You see, if you're happy with your job, you're happy with the salary that you are getting, the promotion you're given, and the work that you do, and you do not want to do the hard work of starting a business, then starting a business is not for you. At least not yet. So just wait until you are ready for your business calling. Don't force yourself to start now because you'll end up rowing your boats in two rivers simultaneously. You'll be struggling to do that and you'd end up hating both boats because you can't give your all to both of them at the same time. Now, does that mean that I have to resign from my job to start my business, Mommy N? Well, not really. If your job requires only 8 hours a day from you and you have an extra 2 hours for starting your business, that should be enough for about a few months. When your business is making more than your salary, then that's the time to quit your job. Got it? So today, we discussed these two reasons to start your business. One, you're willing to trust others and to delegate your work to them. Two, you're determined to set aside a specific number of hours a day to focus on your business. This is Mommy N, your Mommy Negosyo, saying, be business minded.